Hey guys, what's going on? So you guys tend to ask me quite a bit when you're watching our videos and stuff. I get asked this question all the time. Hey, how do I find the correct part for my car? So if you're looking on the internet, you have a question, or if you can't find the correct part for your car, the best thing to do is go. What you can do is you can go to the dealership. Like if you have a Ford, a Chevy, or a Chrysler, just go to the dealership. Sometimes a parts guy would run your VIN number, and then they can verify the correct part and the OE number for your car. Sometimes when you're looking online, you might the ad online might have like an old like OE cross reference number, so the dealer can usually like find the part number, and then if it's superseded to a different part number, they can usually give that to you too. This is helpful, especially if you have a vehicle that is like a model that came with a few different engines or came with a few different packages. Like maybe, you had a Mustang, there was a six-cylinder Mustang, there was a Mustang GT, or back in the Fox body days, you had a Mustang LX with the GT package, or cars that were really had a real pain to find parts for back in the day, like Ford Probe. Ford Probes had all kinds of different brake rotors and pads and stuff with them. And I ran into this with my Expedition. So my Expedition has rain sensing wipers, and I knew what wiper motor to put in there. But if you didn't, the Ford dealer could run your VIN number and say, "Hey, yeah, your truck was equipped with a rain sensing wiper motor. So here's the wiper motor you need." And there was another wiper motor as well for those trucks that didn't come with the rain sensing wipers. So that's just an example. There's going to be a whole bunch of different things like that. Some electrical stuff. So if you're ever in a jam, when in doubt, usually doesn't hurt to go to the dealer. They'll, like I said, they'll run your VIN number for you, and then ask them for the piece of paper. Ask them if they can give you the part number for a piece of on a piece of paper, and you'll think about it. Maybe you'll go back and maybe you can look online to see if you can match it up. So up until this point, my advice is always on electrical pots, especially try to get like an OE pot, but we're kind of finding it doesn't really matter anymore. Everything is just made like crap. There's so much crap out there right now with OE pots and aftermarket pots. Everything lasts like 3 to 5 years. It's horrible. So that's my advice on this one. If you guys have any questions, drop a comment, reply back to you. Thanks for checking us out. Sub the channel. It's free advice, and we'll show you how to fix cars, and it'll save you literally thousands of dollars in some cases, especially if it's a water pump or a brake job. If you do a four-wheel brake job, most dealers now are getting between 250, anywhere from like 250 to 600 an axle, depending on what it is. If it's a Mercedes, you're gonna pay more. A BMW, you're gonna pay more. A Volvo, we've got Volvo videos out here. And if you have like a Ford Chevy or a Chrysler, it'll be cheaper usually. And we try our best to put as much of that out there for you guys to help save some money. And thanks for checking us out. Have a great night. Take it easy.